Hi guys, hi Max. Hope this is not the first time you're watching our episodes. If not, then today we are representing our Agile 10 Minutes podcast. And today the question is, how do you sell the idea to the team if you are the Scrum Master? And I think it would be nice to discuss it within our two today. So my name is Alex and I'm working in Luxoft in the automotive department. With us today also Max, who is also working in the automotive department in the Luxoft. So we have pretty many stuff in common. Again, so the question, Maxim, how do you sell the idea to the team? And actually, do you really have to sell the idea? Because, well, let's say, in my world with this unicorns and rainbows and other stuff, you don't have to sell anything. So you come up with idea to the team, say like, guys, we have this thing, this new stuff to work with, and the team either accept it or not, and that is it. And if they do not accept it, then you just say, no problem, we will do something else, and just go away. So you don't have to sell it. And what do you think? Do you have to sell, and how do you, and so on? Yeah.
Well, first of all, hi guys, and yeah, I definitely think that it is some kind of a even mandatory skill to actually be able to sell an idea. And I believe, sometimes you just must, because as a Scrum Master, for instance, or a project manager, you're not always able to have some options to choose from. Because you only not present your own team, like your kind developers and your fellows, right? You also present some kind of a management side. You should take a look at the whole stuff from the perspective of management of your company, your team, and also from the perspective of a client. And sometimes, maybe, if you even want not to sell an idea, but to go and choose from other options on how you can do that, maybe sometimes you just not enough experience to actually see these other opportunities. And the only option in this kind of situation is, just basically sell an idea.
Okay. So to follow the thing that is pursued by the company or the customers or somebody else, or let's say the stakeholder, right? So something that you cannot affect on, like this. Okay. But basically, if we leave our world where everybody can accept or not accept something and they can choose on their own, do you have an idea or perhaps an experience? How do you actually sell? Whether it is like, I don't know, showing a good advertisement, a commercial, like, okay, guys, here is Jira works. Please watch this movie. They make Jira great again, and so on. Or do you have some points how to cover your previous experience to show the advantages of some ideas? Or how do you do that? What is your ideas and experience on that?
Well, the point number one is it's not always works. So even if you want to sell an idea, sometimes you just have to push it like from top to bottom. Sometimes, because there's just like literally no options. There is no space to have a maneuver for you and your team. But in the situations when you do actually have an option to sell an idea, based on my experience, plenty of options. First of all, the major point for selling an idea that you have to believe in this idea by yourself. Because if this idea was also commanded for you as a Scrum Master or a project manager to push from top to bottom or to sell this particular idea to your team, and if you not believe in this idea, you're not agree, there's not a single chance you will be able to sell it, at least if you're not like a God-born self-natural seller of stuff.
But why do you then making a Scrum Master job, right? Not a seller guy like this. Okay. So do you think there are you start talking about the idea that you sell it from, well, the most mandatory requirements come from top to bottom. Do you think that there is an option to sell an idea to the team if it goes from the bottom. So for example, what if one of the guys on one of the dailies from your eight team members just saying like, okay guys, I don't like Jira, let's move to, I don't know, to something else, to some other tools, or I don't know, I don't like dailies at all, let's do something else. So do you think it is possible, and what will be the approach in this case if you sell it, let's say sell it from bottom to the top, from one guy to the whole team?
Yeah, that actually also can happen in real life, because also depending on the team, not efficient trust in the team, or maybe it's just a new guy, a freshman, and he's not quite understanding how the stuff works in the team, or it's just not a common rule to come to a daily or a retrospective and say, hey guys, I have an idea and let's discuss it, open topic, what do you think? In this case, yeah, I will carefully listen to the person, see what kind of idea he has, and if I agree with this idea, if he was able to sell this idea to me,
okay,
he made me to believe that this is an option for our team, then of course I will believe in this and will try to like think about it and calculate some options, whether it's first of all feasible for our team, this particular implementation, and if this has any value for our team. And if yes, I will certainly support the guy. I will present this idea to the team and we'll try to sell it to the team and then to the upper management if it's the case, and we'll try to do my best to like actually make the idea happen.
Okay, but yeah, right. We've actually spent already 7 minutes from our 10 minutes Agile podcast on talking about the selling of idea. But okay, so we can sell it from top to bottom. We can sell it from bottom to the top. If we faced with some ideas or mandatory requirements, we even won't sell it at all. We just come and say like, all right, guys, you have to do that. No questions. We have to follow it because we're in the company. We have some rules, I don't know, laws, and so on and so forth. But actually, the question, how do you sell it? I mean, do you have this answer? How actually you can sell the idea?
Lots of options, and there is no one particular like formula or a way to sell an idea, because it depends on like me, on my personality, my soft skills, my hard skills, my knowledge of the project, knowledge of the team, on your like also on it also depends on you. I would like to say it depends on you as a Scrum Master. On a project manager of the project, right? Or on Scrum Master, the people who work in this team, the actual team members. Lots of things to consider of, and it's never going in one way, because people are different, teams are different, and you always need to use the Agile principles to sell an idea, because it's never the same.
It's never the same. That's it. So yeah, I think I'm totally agree with you that you can never have the right solution. This, how do they call it, silver bullet, right? So you can never go with that. And once you have to just show an advertisement from the very beginning. The other way, you can just share your experience, or you can even ask some of the other team persons who already implemented the solution to come across your team and just to speak about the way they implemented it, to show the advantages and so on. So I agree. There are too many options to have one unique for every team.
Yeah, but if we're talking about like actual like tools, not how to, but tools on that help you to sell an idea, then I also can add to the list of yours such points as a workshop, because you can do a workshop with the team. And for instance, if you're just in the beginning of your Agile transformation, you can sell this idea of Agile by using a workshop, presenting the team members on who is the Scrum Master, the product owner, what the team members are doing, what's the main principles of Agile, or some frameworks or methodologies like Scrum and Kanban or others.
Cool.
And also, you can use your people relationships with some certain team members, for instance, with your team lead, who has trust in you as a Scrum Master, for instance, if you worked before on the previous project, and now you're to invited to a new team, new project, and he has an experience and the aura of a cool technical guy, and he can also support you. You can also use it. So look for some space for maneuver. Look for opportunities that you have. Just use them.
Okay. Yeah. Very. To be honest, we're out of time, and that was just use them. That was really good. The good end of the meeting. Okay. So thank you, Max. I think you guys. I hope you guys have pretty many questions or comments. So as they doing in all that postcard, please put them in the comments or push the buttons. I don't know if they appear on the video. So thank you for being with us. Thank you, Max, and hope to see you next time, guys. Yeah, bye.
See ya.